So this is Cretaceous. These are Cretaceous sediments. So sediments exposed from the Cretaceous. So about 68 million years ago. Now the cutoff for Latrodectus is a bit back that way, but this is our objective here. Though, according to the shoreline, it's not looking promising. But this is our objective. Well, mostly what's interesting in here is the geology. So as we go up and through here, all of this erosion and all of these holes make excellent spider habitat. The problem is which spiders, and there's just not a lot of Latrodectus in here. So we are seeing Lionophiidae. But this sediment, this is Cretaceous. This is ancient ocean shore and sea bottom mix kind of a thing. But fascinating geology, and just makes for these interesting formations. Now, what's so funny in here, as the sun's beating down on this and the heat it's creating, you're seeing less webs, less and less webs. And I'm kind of wondering if it won't be different on the other side here as we go to the other side, if that won't maybe change with a little shadow. This is really hot in here. This is so hot. Let's try up and over through the gulch here and see what we got. Hot. I'm so hot, I can't even breathe. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. That's pretty though. That's gypsum. It's eroding out of the layers here. Ugh. Okay. These pebbles, all of these tiny pebbles have been mounted by these ants, and what they do is they're burrowing down underground and they're pulling these pebbles up and pushing them out. So if you removed this pyramid, there'd be chambers and tunnels underneath it. It's amazing to think of how strong they are, that they're lifting these pebbles, which are, you know, twice, maybe 5 times as heavy as they are, or more. I will too. So, what's the spend? Maybe a quarter mile up into here. There's nothing. So there's no point to keep going. So let's mosey back down here. We can get a look at those Echinopsis webs, those funnel weaver webs, because that's all that was in here. So we could take a look at them. But I'm sure there's no Latrodectus in here. So what is it, 100 degrees? So yeah, we'll make our way back down towards water and see what it gives. Not one Theridiidae web of any sort. So I guess this little gulch is a scratch. So head down, we'll take a look at those grass spider webs and then just bug out. We'll try another spot. So these are grass spider webs. This is all Echinopsis in this whole little drainage here. There's lots of them. Some of them are pretty nice. Oh, some of them are pretty nice. This is a nice looking web. It's got a nice funnel. This one has a nice funnel here. There's a funnel. But that's Echinopsis, so that's the American grass spider. You hot, big boy? Huh? Yeah. So these are Cretaceous sediments. All of this is Cretaceous, so we're looking at 68 million years ago. A lot of this is ancient sea bottom. So remnants of the western interior seaway, or a floodplain that was west of the interior seaway. And so that's what this is exposed here. And it's considerably hot. And so it's just not worth our while to keep thumping through this gulch. It's just not, nothing for Latrodectus. So it's just not producing, not even one web. So we'll just move on. We'll row ourselves down shore and try some more locations and spots. Off we go. So as we get just outside of these white, that Cretaceous layer, as we get just outside of that and we get into more browned glacial sediments, now we're getting into some Latrodectus, and here you see a mother. And she is brooding. She has 2 egg sacs in there with her. And then outside here, she has a discarded empty egg sac, sort of hanging free, no doubt to be sort of a decoy. But that's her brood sacs inside there. And it's very interesting how just outside of this Cretaceous layer that we are in, we get just down shore, just another bay. And here now we're getting into Latrodectus, and the switch is just that sudden. So you go from one bay to the next, and it's just that sudden. We're into Latrodectus. She has got a brood. Apparently, she has 2 egg sacs in there with her. And then outside here, hanging in the roots, she has a discarded empty egg sac. She moves the brood sacs in and out as temperature is needed, or humidity, etc. She'll move it in and out of her hide. But the other one is just sort of a dummy egg sac, kind of a decoy to sit there and attract probably wasps and get them off the track of the actual brood sacs. This is basically just a time layer down through the Cretaceous and up over the ledge there. You see the higher sediments. But it's just a timeline. And some of these, so like this dark layer here has gypsum in it. And so that gypsum, you get out and around into the back of the valley there, that's all exposed and it's shiny and it's like all over the sediments there.